take precautions, and absolutely, yes, take precautions. But this morning, I just want to share with you what came up in my meditation, and I want to begin with just a short guided meditation, maybe 5 minutes. So if you have the time and the presence to either come back to this video at another time when meditation suits your timeline and where you are, grab something that's comfortable to sit on. I'm sitting on a yoga bolster, got a blanket wrapped around my legs, and I'm sitting upright. And I invite you to just sit down, take a deep breath, assess where you are, even if it's crazy, frantic, and anxious, or maybe you're already calm. And just begin by taking a deep breath. And as you exhale, feel yourself land here in this moment. And the vehicle for expansion will be the breath. But first, I invite you to call in your soul's deepest wisdom. Your soul's deepest wisdom is that which knows. It is that quiet voice that often can only be heard when we slow down, when we meditate, when we become present. And so asking my soul's deepest wisdom, I ask of you, my soul's deepest wisdom, I ask of you to help me to get the knowledge, information, and inspiration that I need today to be the highest servant to the highest good of all. So I invite you to just breathe that in, and I'll say it again. My soul's deepest wisdom, I ask of you to be a source of knowledge, information, and inspiration to guide me on my path today. And just calling that in, feeling the depth of your wisdom and breathing into it. And really, really breathe like you haven't breathed yet today. And as you exhale, just let the breath spill out of you very, very slowly. And again, expanding what you think is possible for you and inviting in your soul's deepest wisdom to be a source of knowledge, information, and inspiration to guide you on your path today. And just notice what you feel as you breathe bigger, breathing out beyond the narrow path of fear, anxiety, and stress into the wide open field of imagination, creation, and inspiration. Let your breath guide you there rather than your mind. Your breath is a source of opening. Your breath also clears the pathway, both literally in the process of detoxifying the body of carbon dioxide and other waste, but also figuratively. The breath clears the path, opening you to expand and receive. And now ask your soul's deepest wisdom, what actions today would be for the highest good of all? And your mind is going to want to intellectualize and create an answer. You can acknowledge that. But you'll know as you breathe here that it's your soul's deepest wisdom, because you'll feel yourself grow. You'll feel yourself expand. as you receive that information. It's growing into what is possible. And going back to your breath as the source of your inspiration. Feeling your breath grow bigger. Just, even if you're just joining right now, take a huge breath. And notice how that transforms you. Your next breath, even bigger, letting your belly, ribs, and chest expand. And empty. And focusing on your lungs, and your lungs are the source of your life. And feeling gratitude that, especially right now, your lungs are healthy, free from disease, free from toxicity. Let it all go as you exhale. And as you breathe in health, vitality, light, energy. Keep letting that breath expand you, and as you exhale without forcing, just spilling out that which doesn't serve you. What actions, repeating, would be for the highest good of all? And just wait, watch, and listen. And trusting that while the answer may not come right now, but because you have made this request of your soul's deepest wisdom, that the answer will come. And right now, you're just clearing the pathway, moving out of the narrow path of fear, anxiety, and stress into the open field of source life energy, growing beyond the limitations of your mind. And just being in trust that the right words, the right actions are already occurring. And that it is done. That you have opened yourself to receive knowledge, information, and inspiration from your soul's deepest wisdom. And now just taking 3 expansive breaths, the biggest breaths you've taken today. Sitting up tall. And can you feel yourself expand through your front and back body? And on the next breath, can you let your mind get absorbed in every single detail of that breath? Both the inhale and the exhale. And on the last breath, just being with the fullness, the expansion. And as you exhale, feeling yourself land back in your body. And just notice if anything has shifted or changed. And move yourself around a little bit. And just come into the presence of the room that you're in. And I'm happy to see that there's a few people viewing, and I hope you enjoyed the little meditation sequence. And if you joined in late, you can go back later and view the whole recording, the whole meditation. And the whole thing is about expanding what's possible. And right now, more than ever, I believe that we're all being called to rise above. And I mean, trust me, I was there at 1:30 to